In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a contact form using Google Forms. If you find this useful, consider subscribing and liking the video. Let's dive right in, shall we? Our first step is to create a form using the contact information template. To get started, you'll need to open Google Forms in your browser. Once you've done that, look towards the top right of the page where you'll see a section labeled Start a New Form. Click on the button that says Template Gallery. A variety of templates will be displayed for you. Under the Personal section, you should find a template labeled Contact Information. Go ahead and click on that. After a moment, you'll see a new form appear on your screen. This form will come preloaded with several fields, including name, email address, phone number, and comments. The best part is that you can customize these fields to suit your specific needs. Now for step 2. It's time to make this template a little more personalized, transforming it into a more focused contact form. To do this, click on the title that appears at the top of the form, which will show as Contact Information initially. Once clicked, it will activate, and you can go ahead and select the existing title. This will highlight the text, making it ready for you to overwrite. Type in a clear title that describes exactly what this form is for, so anyone who sees it knows what to expect. Below the title, you'll find a field for the form's description. Click in this area and type a short response expectation. This is a great place to communicate to potential responders, roughly when they can expect to hear back from you after they submit the form. Setting those expectations can really encourage people to reach out. Now let's scroll all the way to the bottom of the form until we reach the comments section. Click on the text for the comments question to open it for editing. Again, highlight the existing question text, and this time, type a clearer prompt that invites users to share their message or the reason for reaching out. This helps make sure you capture the information you truly want. Don't forget to look at the bottom right corner of this question card. There's a toggle for Required. If the toggle is currently off, go ahead and click it to switch it on. Making this field required ensures that every submission includes a message, which is crucial for gathering meaningful responses. Moving on to step 3, we're going to publish the contact form so it becomes accessible to others. In the top right corner of the editor, you'll see a Publish button. Click that, and a dialog box will pop up. Here, you want to make sure the responder section is set to Anyone with the link. This setting allows anyone who receives your link to easily open and fill out the form. Once you confirm that setting is correct, go ahead and click Publish again. Now take a look at the top right. Where you once saw the Publish button, it should now indicate that the form is published. This confirms that responders can now access your form. For our final step, step 4, we need to copy the responder link so you can share it widely. Again, in the top right of the editor, click on the Copy button. Just like that, a prompt will pop up confirming that the responder link has been copied to your clipboard. And there you have it. The form editor now shows your published Contact Us form, equipped with required fields for name, email address, and a message, along with optional fields for address and phone number. That link is now ready in your clipboard, just waiting to be shared wherever you want people to contact you. Thanks for joining me in this tutorial, and I hope you found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe for more content just like this.